All right, hey guys, this is the first week of the online distance learning stuff. I'll be recording a video like this every week, just kind of going over standards, kind of saying it out loud. Some of you guys may want to just listen to something rather than read it. If you scroll through the what are we covering this week assignment, it's a lot of information to read, but I know I am a very visual person, so I'd rather be reading that than listening to my teacher talk. So I'm just providing this just in case anyone needs it. First off, you'll see on the assignment thing that all assignments are due Sunday by 11:59. You can submit as early as you want. So if you get started on everything, you can finish everything on Monday. You can finish everything on Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever day you want. But all the assignments for the weeks will be due on Sunday by 11:59 p.m. That will get a little confusing when you start thinking about the daily bell works, but in terms of pacing, I'll kind of go over what you should try to do in terms of pacing, but if you are very free and you have nothing else to do, whatever like that, you can finish all the assignments in one day. I've kind of made the assignments pretty easy and not too time consuming so that you can do that. But let me kind of walk through what the week is going to look like, what the course is going to kind of look like, give you some information on the content. If you're watching this video, you don't really have to read the text, but the text is basically what I'm covering in the video. So if you need to reference the information I'm saying again, you could just read the text, kind of scroll through to that version. All right, so there's going to be a lot of bumps, but I'm trying to make this course as easy as possible to navigate. So you'll kind of see in the module for week 3:30 to 4:5, I believe the dates are, there's a lot of stuff in there, but it's really, I'm singled every assignment out so that you don't have to like click on the assignment multiple times. There's going to be this section where you can always reference, go back, look at the standards we're covering, look at strategies, look at questions you may be asked, look at what's due, when, the title of things, so that you can make sure to get it all done. All right, so first off, we're covering two kind of basic standards this week, trying to start off like not too difficult. So the first one is 1.2, determining a central idea. Can you read an informative text, an article or something like that, and be able to tell me what is a central idea, but also how is it developed over the course of the text? So if I were to ask you, like, how does paragraphs 1 to 3 affect the central idea? Do you know how? Can you provide a summary for that? Then we're going to 2.5, which is also connected to central idea. So now you're taking, you're analyzing now, not just determining, but you're analyzing how an author's ideas or claims are developed or refined by certain sentences, paragraphs, larger portions of the text. So determine central idea, analyze the development over the course of the text, but now tell me how paragraph 3 fits into it. What does it add to it? What does it really talk about in paragraph 3 or whatever? So there's two main strategies for the standards. These are the more basic cluster of standards. So you need to be able to read the text with a purpose. Don't just read the text to blank out and not really take in what it's saying. You should read the text with the purpose of, I need to figure out what this is saying, what details are they using to get their point across. And if you're having difficulty with that, because maybe you're not too strong of a reader or you don't really like reading, as you read, try to figure out the central idea, but then kind of go back and go, okay, this is a detail here that they're adding. What does this detail add to it? Does it add a fact or statistic? Does it add more emotional depth to it? Does it add whatever? So that when you're able to go back and go, okay, they were asking me about paragraph 3, you can see where you have annotated next to it going, oh, well, paragraph 3 really brought in more examples of this. You're able to answer the question more. Questions that may be asked for these standards. So these are more question stems that you may see. You've seen these questions before on our PMAs or our cumulative tasks. But read the sentence from the text. How does this sentence affect the central idea of the passage? What is the central idea of the passage? Part A, what is the central idea of the passage? Part B, what detail supports that? Maybe I may ask you to provide an objective summary of the text. How does the author develop the central idea? What detail from the text supports this? Etc., etc. So you've seen these type of questions before. They aren't the more difficult ones, but it's the part A, part B. What is the central idea? What detail supports that? How does paragraph 3 affect the central idea? What detail supports that? So it's the part A, part B questions. A lot of you guys are getting the part A question part right. but then getting the part B wrong. So that is where the reading with a purpose comes in. Don't just go, I know the central idea, but I only know it very basically. I don't know how the author is supporting it. I put another reminder. I'm kind of just reading off of the text. So I put another reminder. All assignments are due at 11:59 by Sunday. So as I go into the what is due this week, know that you have until Sunday to complete it. The reason why I'm doing this is, one, college classes are made this way because I'm taking college classes right now. I also have to do this. I also have personal things I have to take care of. So no matter what is going on in your life right now, and no matter what your priorities are, no matter what is being asked of you to do during this time, you have the ability to get it all done Sunday. You have the ability to get it done Saturday. You have the ability to get it done at night if you need to do something else during the day. So I wanted to give it open to you guys so that no matter what circumstance you guys may have at home right now, that you are able to complete all assignments. There should be no reason why you can't get it done, and there should be no reason why if something does pop up, please let me know. Like, don't keep that a secret and then not turn anything in, and then when I'm calling your parents and asking, then you're like, oh, it's because of this. Like, just let me know if it comes up. Like, things happen. I'm here to help you right now. So, what is due this week? You have a daily bell work assignment. So you'll see 5 individual bell work assignments. 3:30 bell work, 3:31 bell work, 4:1, 4:2, 4:3 bell work. We've done this in class. It is one multiple choice question. All of the ones for this week have to deal with central idea or theme. So you read maybe a paragraph and then you answer a multiple choice question about that. You do not have multiple attempts at this. So just read, try your best. They're going to be counted as your homework grade. So since you obviously don't have vocab cards due every week, your bell work assignments will be put in as homework grades. These will also not only be grades for like Skyward grades, but these are also how I check your attendance. So ideally, if you had enough time and you want to kind of pace it out, create a routine of you're actually going to school, I would do 1 bell work assignment every day. That tells me that you are logging in every day and you're going to school every day. Say you can't, that is totally fine. I may just mark you absent for that day, but whenever you go to complete that bell work assignment, then I'll mark you present for that day. So say it's the bell work for 4/2, which is Thursday, and you didn't do it, but you do it Sunday before it's due. You're absent for Thursday, but then when you do it, I will go back to Thursday and I'll mark you present. So if you check on Skyward and it gives you an alert saying like you were absent for first period, that means that Monday night I may have gone in, checked who did the work. If you didn't do it, I mark you absent. If you did do it, I mark you present. Doesn't matter if you get it right or wrong in terms of attendance. But if you keep getting your bell works wrong, remember that could end up tanking your grade. This is the only homework grade you're going to have for the rest of this quarter. So say you do none of the bell works or you don't do any of the bell works, that is 20% of your grade are the bell work grades. So keep that in mind. This week you'll have 1 written assignment. This is how it's going to be for the rest of the week. So you're going to have bell work, written, multiple choice, no red ink. The written assignment is titled Why Are We Here? So you'll see that in this week's module, you're going to go down the Why Are We Here written assignment. This will count as an assessment grade. So this is you writing something. If you go to the Why Are We Here assignment, you'll see the prompt. You'll see what I'm asking you to do. It is I don't want to call it an essay because you're not writing essays, but some of you guys may want to write like 3 pages worth. Some of you guys may only want to write like 2 paragraphs or 3 paragraphs. It's sort of that academic paper that we did earlier where if you get the point across, you're good. I want to give you guys practice writing. So the Why Are We Here assignment is going over finding a community service or organization that deals with any cause. Could be LGBTQ rights, could be homeless, for helping the homeless, could be helping abused women and children, could be helping whatever. You're going to research one of these organizations and you're going to write me a persuasive paper that your goal is to persuade me to join this organization or believe in its cause. So you're going to have to do research for it. You're going to have to do research on the problem that it's facing, and then you'll write something. So of course this is a formal writing, but I didn't want to give a multiple choice test or anything like that for assessment grades, because assessments do count as 30% of your grade. The only grade you have on there right now in Skyward is the PMA 3 grade. So you got whatever level you scored for the PMA. So this will be once a week. You have something written. The prompts will change. It could be persuasive. It could be informative. It could be a narrative. It could be something that I'll have you write every week. This shouldn't be the difficult assignment. This should be something where you are exploring interests and then writing it using like the standards and the stuff that we're doing. This one I am looking for rhetoric. So are you using rhetoric to get your point of view or central idea across? How are you using facts and statistics? Are you quoting famous people? Are you doing historical examples, whatever? Like, are you trying to appeal to me emotionally, logically, whatever? I'm looking for that in this. There's more instructions in the actual written assignment itself when you click on it. So we'll get to, if you have any questions, how can you contact me? There will be one multiple choice assignment. The assignment is going to be titled The Hermit Kingdom. This will count as your classwork grade for the week. So you have so far one homework grade, you have one assessment grade, and now this is your classwork grade. It's reading an article, answering 4 multiple choice questions. Again, dealing with the standards that I've said above, so it's going to be the Part A, Part B questions. There's 4. What I'm doing with this that I haven't done before is that you'll get 3 attempts at this, I'm sorry. You'll have 3 attempts at this assignment. You won't be able to see what you got right or wrong, but say you take it and you say you scored like a 50%, you can take it again. Say you score 60% this time and you want to take it again, and you scored 80% the last time, you sit with the 80%. Say you take it the first time and you get 100%, do not worry about taking it again. It is taking your highest score. I just want to give you guys opportunities to kind of like take it, think about maybe what you could have possibly gotten wrong, and then do it again. But yeah, classwork grade. And then the last assignment that you're going to have is one no red ink assignment. I know you guys hate no red ink, but a lot of you guys need that assistance in grammar, learning parts of speech, all that kind of stuff. So this week's no red ink assignment deals with adjectives. So how are you using, what words are you using to describe things? When you go on No Red Ink, it's titled like week of 330, which is what this whole week is encompassing. This will count as your quiz grade. So same thing as you had before, where on Canvas 20% of your grade was quizzes. This will be your quiz grade. So there's 4 grades I'm putting, well, like 8 grades I'm putting in this week. But there's going to be something in every category on Skyward that's going to be entered in. Do not trust Canvas for the grade. So if you check your Canvas grade, it tells you have an A. But then you check Skyward, and it tells you have like a D. Trust the Skyward grade, because I'm putting it in with categories as I've done all year. So if you, yeah, just trust Skyward. So yeah, it seems like a lot, but it's not. If you are trying to pace yourself out day by day, I would do a bell work question every day. You have 1 attempt. That takes you like 2-3 minutes. Then you move on. Maybe you tackle the written assignment on Monday. Maybe you tackle the written assignment on Tuesday. Maybe you do another day for the multiple choice. Maybe you do another day for the no red ink. You have ideally Monday through Friday to do this. Say Saturday and Sunday, you want to just do everything Saturday and Sunday. That is totally fine too. But don't try to stuff it all in one day, because that may be a lot. So I would highly recommend, I don't know how your other teachers are doing this. I would recommend splitting it up throughout the week, giving yourself like a Monday through Sunday to-do list, and then writing down what am I doing this week for what class, so that you can stay on top. If you need any assistance, please let me know. I can only help you with my class, but I can't help you if you don't turn in assignments. Whoever is not turning in assignments by Sunday, I'll be just contacting your parents the following week and be like, hey, hope you know your kid has assignments they have to be doing. From my class, they've missed da-da-da-da. And then we can work out a way to open it up. But don't count on doing late work for my class. I will not be accepting late work, but it will be on a case-by-case basis. So just if you have any issues with any of the assignments, whatever like that, contact me. I will not be opening up late work for those of you who are just not doing it. So if that means I have to have a conversation with mom and dad about why you didn't do your assignments and then open it up for you, that may be what we have to do. But do not trust the fact that you will be able to do the assignments. I may just tell your parents they can try harder the next few weeks. All right, so say you need help. Say this so far 14-minute video is extremely confusing. Say you've read through it. Say you look through the assignments and you are still super confused. You can always email me through Canvas to my actual email using your email. You can text me on Remind if you got that set up. You can always do that. Monday through Sunday, whatever time, I'll get back to you when I get back to you. I am doing my own college classes and stuff that I need to do, but I am pretty available at this point, same as a lot of people are, in order to help. Say you don't really know how to get across your questions, I'll be doing live sessions throughout the week. You can find information on that through like live sessions for week of 3:30. On Canvas, I listed 3 days this week that I'm going to be available for that. It's going to be Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 2 to 3 p.m. If you click on that link on the module for like, do you need help? Here's live sessions. Then click on that and it gives you more instructions on how to join. But that'll basically be a Google Meets like video chat where me, other students who want to join, whatever, come in and then we just kind of talk. We can talk about the work that you guys need. You can come in and say, hey, I don't understand the paper. Hey, I'm doing the work for the classwork assignment, but I'm not really understanding it. I keep scoring like a 0 or a 50 on it or less. I want to talk about my stresses during this coronavirus. Is anyone else, like, how's everyone else doing? Whatever like that. It could be an opportunity for us to reflect on what's happening right now in our own lives. It could be a time for you guys to talk about how you guys are going through the course. It could be a time to ask me, but I'll be logged in and available from 2 to 3 o'clock on those days. And if the session goes longer than 3 o'clock, like, I'll stay on, but that's just a window. If no one shows up between 2 or 3, then I'm just going to log off. But I'll just be there. The dates for that may change on a week-to-week basis. If I see that there's a lot of interest this week, then I may open it up to more sessions for the following week, but whatever. There's always an opportunity to ask me for help. So you can't come up to me in class anymore, so this will be your way of sending me a message throughout any means, being appropriate, and then just asking me for help. Whatever you do, please don't plagiarize or cheat during this time. I'm trying to make this as easy as possible. The No Red Ink is like 1 or 2 sessions on adjectives. There's 4 multiple choice questions for the classwork. I'm asking you to write something, and then there's 1 multiple choice question a day that you're answering. So I'm trying to make this take as little of your time as possible, but if you're cheating, if you're guessing, your grade's going to go low. This is not a freebie quarter that you get. You have to do the work and you have to try in order to get a good grade this quarter. Now, am I giving you less work than if we were in class? Yes. Is it a bit easier than if we were in class? Yes. Because I don't know what's happening in your house. But this isn't a freebie. You don't just get an A this quarter. So please keep that in mind. I know a lot of people are like, oh, well, they can't keep us responsible for our grades. Yes, we can, because we still have to go to school. So just please keep in mind, I am here. If you are confused at all, if this video did nothing to help you, you can message me on Remind and say, hey, can we do a live session tomorrow? I'm totally available for that. And I can do one-on-one sessions with you guys if you guys want that. But yeah, I think I've covered everything. Again, all assignments due Sunday by 11:59. This will be the same every week. There'll be a video like this posted every week for you to watch, or you could just have read the text and not watch this video, and I just recorded myself by myself in my room for 18 minutes doing nothing. All right, so I will talk to you guys later this week. If you want to join the sessions, please keep a check on Skyward for your grades, because that is the most accurate way to see your grade. That is the only place I'm putting grades in. But yeah, all right. Peace out, kiddos.